my fellow dweebs. What do you think? Was it good?
I wasn't expecting that. You nailed it. All right, Zamber's just going to take it from here. She's going to do both parts of the collaboration.
Hello, everyone. My name is Zamber, and today we have a very, very special reaction. We have the wonderful, talented, amazing, beautiful, gorgeous, incredible, and every other amazing word to describe the lovely Alycia dweeb.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were doing my intro, Zamber. I didn't realize we were talking about you.
I mean...
Girl, right back at you. Thank you so much for having me.
I am super excited. First off, though, please make sure there'll be a little card right there. Go click that and see the first part where we watched the first ever episode of Steven Universe over there on Alicia's channel. It was so much fun, and you'll get a good idea of where our heads are at for this one as well. So without further ado, let's get started.
Here we are in the future and it's bright.
Kind of. It is so crazy to see how, look how grown up he is from the first episode. He has a self-care routine.
I'll meet up with you in Lion on Providence Island when you're touring schools.
Oh my gosh.
And then I'll catch up with Lars for our weekly space hangout.
I'll add that to your Google Map stock.
Oh my god, can I have a Connie to make my Google Map
Right?
stock too? Like, dang.
Dream partner.
I have no idea how they're gonna take it. They've been so protective of me these last few months since my meltdown.
That's right. He doesn't tell them.
wonder if there's a way I can
last
help.
minute.
Oh, yes.
Aww, he's a frozen treat with an all-new taste. Cause he came to this planet from outer space.
I forgot they did their own version of it.
I know, it's so cute.
He left his family behind.
That's right.
Oh, no.
He did leave his family behind.
That's not how it goes. I'll miss ya.
Peace! You guys know I may never come back, right?
We know, Steven. This will be an exciting new chapter in your life.
Oh, they're trying to act all tough for him.
Yeah.
What? What's the problem, Steven?
I forgot. Yeah, we have our other moms now.
You can't run away from yourself. Wherever you go, you'll be there. Trust me. I know.
Okay.
It's okay.
My very own Steven shirt?
Be the Steven you want to see in the world.
Oh.
It even has watercolors?
Do you like it?
I had one almost exactly like that.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
You're leaving.
Right.
Oh,
Farewell, my diamond.
right. God, you became faithful to Steven after he murdered you.
It's not something to be sad over.
Try telling that to that face.
Well, bless my britches, it's Steven Universe.
I'm here to give you a very important and sentimental gift because I'm leaving.
I don't need future vision to know that you're going to be fine. Besides, part of the fun of leaving is figuring it out on your own.
I don't think he agrees with that sentiment.
Yeah.
It's all yours. I want you to move in.
Huh? Don't you think it's a little ritzy for me?
Try the bed, Dad.
Isn't he still like a millionaire? Or did he?
I
No,
think
the
so.
yacht. They broke the yacht.
I don't remember that at all. I won't lie.
There was a boat.
The yacht.
They were on a boat and they broke it. And I think that took a lot of his money, if I remember. I don't remember.
I can see like snippets and fragments, but I fully believe you. I have a terrible memory.
It's okay. It was weird. It was a weird episode.
Goodbye, Pearl.
Goodbye, Steven.
Bye, Garnet.
It was the Malachite
So
one.
long, Steven.
It came to me.
This.
Oh, that's right. It just doesn't sit right with him.
Yeah.
It didn't sit right with any of us, Steven.
Aren't you sad I'm leaving?
Oh man, I can't take this anymore.
Strong for you.
Oh, Mama Pearl.
Guys!
I saw a possibility that our tears would keep you from leaving.
We didn't want to hold you back.
But I also saw many paths ahead of you, And we are a part of all of them. We love you, Steven.
Am I gonna
I feel
cry?
like they're talking to me.
Seriously, I'm okay. I'm not gonna cry.
Oh my God, I know.
Later, brah.
I remember the feeling I had the first time I watched this finale, and just, it's so poignant.
I agree. It's sad, but it's also very cute and relieving, but it's like, oh, with the gems. And this was so clever. I thought that was
Yes.
so cool.
Same. What is with that dearly beloved piano?
I was just gonna say that too. I was like, I never noticed that.
I never noticed that. I don't think that's in the like recorded version of the song.
Yeah, I don't think so. That was interesting.
I'm so glad. I was like, I know Zamber's a fan, so the joke is gonna land.
Oh my gosh. I forgot it ends like that. I thought there was a little bit more to it.
I felt the same way. I feel like I was maybe remembering the episode before and this episode, because they usually air like 1 and 2. So bittersweet to have the show come to an end. I mean, conclusions are so satisfying, but at the same time, you get so emotionally invested in the characters and their stories, and even just how it feels as a fan to come to the show week after week.
I completely agree. And I don't know if you were watching live during like the Summer of Steven stuff, but it was just an episode like once a week for like the entire summer.
Yes.
And oh my gosh, like I think that's where I like grew really like emotionally dependent on the show, because it was with me so much that I think it just hit me so much harder than to lose it, because I was like, oh my god, like I've gotten so used to these characters. They were literally like in my house every single week with me, and now like they're all grown up and they're gonna all live their own lives, and it's like, I guess I gotta too, like, I'm gonna leave college now and I gotta grow up too.
Yes, I relate to that so much. It became such a comfort show for me.
I love just the fact that the differences between the Change Your Mind ending, if you remember at least a bit of it, to this one is so different, because I know a lot of people didn't like Future, and that's something to kind of consider, because a lot of people are like, I wish it just ended at Change Your Mind. But going back and rewatching this episode really made me just realize how nice of a book close this felt, just to get that goodbye of these characters and to see them off versus just like, oh, like the future is endless, like all these people are here now, maybe things will be good, maybe they won't, like we'll see.
Yes.
It was just nice to be able to actually say goodbye to these characters that I've watched grow for years now.
I totally feel that. I mean, I would have taken it as an ending. I thought it was beautiful, and that song is sometimes I will sing that to myself if like a person's being mean to me on the plane.
I think one of the saddest parts, if Change Your Mind was the ending, was there was no Jasper resolution at that point yet, which I think left a lot to be desired. Though I don't know if Jasper being loyal to Steven because Steven murdered her is any better.
we wouldn't really blame you, Jasper.
I'll see people on like Twitter do like the what series would you get rid of and stuff. I'm like, I really like Steven Universe though.
People say Steven Universe?
Yes, so I could have lived without it. And it's like, how? Like,
I got a bone to pick with them. I have words.
Dude. There's so much good music, and I'm a sucker for any animated show with music. Like, it's my guilty pleasure. I know people can make fun of it from points, but I think it was an amazing show. I'm in the camp that I love Future. As someone who has a psychology degree, I loved it.
Yes.
I loved going into trauma. I was like, this is all really traumatic stuff, and like that, you should be traumatized, dude. Like, go to therapy.
I honestly found Steven Universe Future to be groundbreaking in that regard, and just sort of talking about mental health and trauma, like you said. Speaking of creating diversity in a space that maybe wasn't so diverse at the time, seeing queer characters on Steven Universe was like some of the first that I had seen. And like, yeah, they're under the ruse of them being aliens or whatever, but we all knew what it was.
Yeah.
Because of Steven Universe, I came out and I understand myself in a new way through watching these characters.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing bad or dirty or wrong about it. Like, it's such an innocent, honest thing. It's just part of who I am. And so I was like, oh, this makes sense to me for the first time in a way that, like, I've never seen it represented before. So, yeah. Anyone who says they could live without Steven Universe future, or Steven Universe as a series, I couldn't, because this series genuinely changed my life.
Oh, I love that. I think the show does a very good job of showing this very pure love. Of course,
Yes.
Pearl has like her lust, but it comes from this place of just, I love you entirely. And it's just so cute to just see all these characters, regardless of how they identify. It's just this pure love that comes through, either from family or a romantic way. It's just done really well. After all these years, I still hold 2 questions though that I never got answers for. What was in the chest?
Thank you.
Traumatized.
Thank
I'll never
you.
forget. But my other question is
Same.
Eyeball. If you remember the ruby, we never saw Eyeball again, the little stabby one.
That's right.
Could I just message Rebecca and just get it doesn't have to be canon, just tell me
Just
so
an
I can
answer.
just not think about this anymore.
So we can sleep at night, please.
I don't know if we'll ever truly get an answer to them. But
What would you want to be in the chest?
I don't know. I've
I
thought
would
about
love-
it before.
If they were snacks for Lion,
Aww.
that's my
I love
my
that.
anticlimactic answer that just would troll everyone.
But that's so cute though, because I can already see it. Like Steven pulls it out and Lion's just like, I've been waiting. And it's
He's like, what do you think I did all this for?
She already had a video saying you're gonna do a good job. So I don't know, maybe that sounds stupid. I don't know, a confession video where she just says everything that she did and her intentions, just lays them out, and she just apologizes.
Yes.
To Steven for everything. Not that we need it. It's better to have the openness. I guess that's my answer, an apology.
That's such a good answer.
I liked your answer better. I like the treats better. That's cute.
Por qué no los dos? Perhaps if it's up to interpretation, we're just gonna say they were both in there.
Anything else that you can think of or want to touch on from it though?
I guess the only other thing I would say is that this remains one of my favorite art styles and animation set. Background design is what really gets it for me. I have the background of my phone to this day is Steven Universe. It's it's empty. It's just space and a bunch of sparkles and sky, but it's purple and pink and just makes me feel so good every time I see it.
I think I looked up and Googled so many times Steven Universe, background or screen grabs, because they're just gorgeous. So much love just went into all of them, and it's so cool. And I do agree, the space ones, because the little stars are little kind of diamond-esque. They're not the regular little circles, they're just little diamonds.
Yes.
They're just pretty.
Last question before we sign off. Do you have a favorite song from the show? I know it's hard to pick.
Sounds so cliche, but I love It's Over, isn't it? It's just so pretty.
Honey, there's nothing cliche about that. That song is gold. That's a really, really good one. I wasn't thinking of that one in my head, but now that you said it, I'm like, wait, is that my favorite actually?
I'm a Pearl fan, girl, so any song that's got a lot of Pearl, I'm in it.
Well, her voice is just insane.
And I'm blanking on her name now, so I feel really bad, but she's so talented.
She does musical theater.
Yes.
Too, right? That's
Yeah.
her bread and butter. Yeah, it shows.
Yeah.
In the show. Her voice is insane.
The vibrato.
I am not saying that this is the best Steven Universe song. To me, they're 2 separate answers.
Okay.
But my favorite, and the one that when it comes on and I'm driving in my car, I will never ever skip it. I don't know if it's called Peace and Love on the Planet Earth, but it's the song that Steven sings with
Oh,
Peridot
yes.
when he's teaching her about music, and she starts like very begrudgingly trying to get into it, but she just doesn't understand. And there's something about just the message of that song I think is very poetic. I'll sing both parts in the car too. Like, I'll sing Steven and then jump to Peridot and then back. So maybe it's like the musical theater nerd in me that I feel like I'm going back to my play days. And I'm like, oh, I got this. I got both parts, you guys. Everybody sit down. And no one's in my car. No one's listening, Alycia.
No, I feel that. The Pearl and Connie song, it is a one-woman show when that comes out.
Yes, I love it.
You're gonna affect my Spotify Wrapped. Like, I've only got like 2 weeks left to cash in on my songs, and now Steven Universe is gonna end up there. So I hope you're happy.
I love that. If it does, you gotta send me a screenshot.
Overall, I thought this was super fun. There was a lot of things that I just didn't remember happening that kind of just slipped through the cracks, but
Same.
it was so cool to see episode 1 and then see the last episode. I know we didn't get to see like all of the characters like Lars and Sadie, because I think it was the previous episode they had their like goodbyes, but it was still nice. I still remember, so I know where those characters ended up, but it was cool to see just how different it is. This show, I feel like really, for you, I know impacted you a lot. For myself, I feel like it really helped me grow and change into the person I want to be. And I know it overall affected so many people's lives, from the countless cosplayers I know that their careers kind of took off cosplaying Steven Universe characters, to creators like Caleb, I'm gonna say his last name wrong, Caleb Hayes, who did Steven Universe covers. And now, I mean, he makes these amazing, beautiful, high budget covers. And he was just singing Steven Universe songs way early.
Does he do Star versus the Forces of Evil covers as well?
I think
because I feel like I know that name, but not from Steven Universe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. All right, well, thank you all so much for being here with us and experiencing this. Again, if you have not clicked over yet, there's a little card over there, or if you wait like 15 seconds, it'll be here somewhere.
Somewhere in the screen abyss.
Where you can see the first part where we watched episode 1 over on Alicia's channel. Thank you so much, and a big congratulations for your 50K. You deserve it.
Thank you so much.
All right, everybody. We will see you all later, and go click over there. Boy.
Yeah, we'll see you over on my channel. Bye.